wrestling fans, semi-final action coming your way at the Barre Elks Lodge at Barre, Vermont, as Green Mountain Wrestling's Green Mountain Classic continues on. My name is Peter DeLonge, and we are one step closer to crowning our very first Green Mountain Wrestling champion. Thank you so much for joining us and coming along for the ride. Coming down to the ring right now, Gabriel Skye, strong spirit. This man has been here since our very first event of the Green Mountain Wrestling New Era, May 7th, 2023, taking on both members of Memory Museum in a triple threat match. He was there from the beginning, and he's here for the historic night, and has been wanting a chance to get that very first title win here in Green Mountain Wrestling. Wants to go down in the history books, wants to be known as the guy. Unfortunately for him, that's how everybody wants to have this night go for them. And everyone believes that they will be there getting their hands raised at the end of the night. But there's only one that can be. Will it be Gabriel Skye, or will it be this man? Get out the way. Get out the way. Although with Don Freeze, he'll need to be careful which arm he raises if that is the case. As in the last match, Diego Alvarez had a bit of an impact afterwards. Don Freeze battling his way into the semifinals here, defeating Diego Alvarez. But after the match, as we all saw, Alvarez snapped and let his emotions get the better of him and attacked him. Hopefully, someone's talking some sense into him in the back. But unfortunately, Don Freeze took a hell of a beating after the matchup. And it's anyone's guess as to how much Freeze has left in the tank. But before we get going any further, let's kick it over to Tony Morris for the opening announcement.
The following contest is a semi-final match in the Green Mountain Championship Tournament and is scheduled for one fall. This match is brought to you by Corbin's Finest. With over 20 years immersed in cannabis and hemp cultivation, Corbin's is dedicated to making Vermont a world leader in cannabis quality and innovation. Corbin's Finest, Vermont's favorite cannabis. Woo! Introducing first, in the corner to my right, fighting out of Strong Island, New York, and weighing in at 190 pounds, strong spirit, Gabriel Skye! And his opponent from straight out of your mama's freezer, and weighing in at 285 pounds, the frozen one,
make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, none other than Corbin's Finest, once again sponsoring the action in Green Mountain Wrestling and the independent wrestling action in the great state of Vermont. Thank you so much once again to Corbin's Finest. Let's go! You love to see it, a show of respect shown by both men here. They earned their place in the tournament. They earned their way into the second round of the semifinal round. And I'm not going to say that this is far from, this is definitely closer to even playing field than anything. I mean, Don Freeze is not the only one who was banged up in the second round. Gabriel Skye went to war with Johnny Pierce and took a hell of a beating throughout that matchup. He is definitely not 100%. You saw him holding his ribs on his way down even now. So both of these men coming in far from 100%. Beautifully done. Working his way out of that wrist hold. Now in wrist control himself. Freezer sends game off the rope. Should be successful. Oh, went for the leapfrog, but Gabriel Skye said, we're not doing that today. Gets a high kick right below the jaw of Don Freeze. Coming in from across the way. Huge forearm in the corner. Hooking him up. What a suplex. Some serious core strength on display by Gabe Skye. Now Gabe's going right for that arm.
I gotta win this time.
You can hear him pleading with Don Freeze to understand. Because I gotta win this. But he's not the only one who feels that way. Everyone in this tournament has a vested interest in that title. Top wrist lock now, applied by Gabriel Skye. Backs Freezer up into the corner.
Come on, back it up.
I will.
Oh, went for the cross chop. Freezer out of the way, and now coming in with some offense of his own to the corner. Grabs the chop, holds on to the hand. Brings him back to the middle of the rope. Brings him back to the middle of the ring. What a chop. Like a M80 going off in this place.
I'm trying to win, I'm sorry. I told you something but love and respect, Don.
Love and respect in that ring does not affect your approach in most scenarios. Doesn't matter how much you love and respect your opponent. When you gotta win, you gotta win. Don Freeze trying to fight against that backslide. Breaks it, sends him to the corner. Gabe Skye out of the corner, back body drop. And you can tell, anybody who has followed these two guys, oh smokes! Look at that, innovative offense by Don Freeze. As exciting as the offense is, you can tell anybody who's followed either of these guys knows that this match, the pace of this match is significantly slowed down compared to their typical matches that they've had in Green Mountain Wrestling. You can see that the exhaustion is there. They're definitely worn down from their previous match. And whoever comes out of this matchup, what is going to be left to face Mike Skyros, who's basically walked his way, leisurely strolled his way to the finals. He had an opening round matchup against Corey Jackson, and then made quick work of the injured Mullet Man. He's the freshest man in this tournament by far. Don Freeze crumpling in a heap after that chop. Begging for mercy is Don Freeze. Unfortunately, with a prize like this hanging in the balance, mercy will not be found, no matter how much you ask for it. Definitely a difference here in levels of experience. Don Freeze under 2 years of experience in that ring, whereas Gabriel Skye has over 8. Gabe Skye being the veteran in this matchup, definitely more experience, and has held titles in the past as well, both singles and tag team gold around his waist.
Let's go, Freeze!
Freezer trying to pull himself up on the top rope. Freezer saw coming, laid the bait. Nice back elbow now. Clothesline. Don Freeze starting to get fired up here. Picks him up with one arm, turns him around. Blue Thunder Bomb. Incredible strength on display. He had him up there and kept him up there with one arm. That left arm unable to hold him up, but he didn't need it in that situation.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Don Freeze waiting for Gabe's got to get back up to his feet. Now fireman's carry position. But But Freezer having a hard time maneuvering, getting to where he wants to go. And that extra time that he took gave Gabe Skye an opportunity to fight his way out. And now has both arms trapped and dropping elbows on the side of the head, by the ear, on the jaw, on the cheekbone. But Freeze powering up, putting it back up on his shoulders. Gabe Skye at the mercy of the frozen one, but no! The arm strength giving out again! Looking for that abdominal stretch, but Gabe Skye out of position. Taking what he can get. Now both men just hitting each other with everything they've got. Emptying the tank, emptying the clip. Giving it everything they've got just to get to the finals. Kick to the side of the head by Don Freeze. Still favoring that left arm. Using it only when necessary. Couldn't hold him up though. Couldn't hold him up for the side slam. Trying it once again. Gabe Skye back up on the shoulders. What? Diego Alvarez out here. Taunting Don Freeze. What is he doing here? It's bad enough that you lost your cool after your match, but now you're coming out and distracting. There's no need for this. I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt from losing his cool, but now he's going out of his way for the distraction. I'm starting to... No! Alvarez, what are you doing, man? I'm starting to think that this kid hasn't changed at all. Maybe right now we're seeing his true colors. No business being out here. Being a sore loser. And putting Don Freeze even further behind the 8-ball. And what's Gabe gonna do? Knee trigger to the jaw. Gabriel Skye put in a lousy position. But what can he do? He wants to win this matchup. Freezer knows that Gabe Skye has nothing to do with this. But he's got to go on. Freezer not willing to give up. Not willing to lay down. Oh! Regardless of what he's willing to do, he may have to do it anyway. No way. No way. What? Power bomb by Gabe Skye. Skye ascending the ropes on the top turnbuckle. Looking to end this. Skyfall double stomp across the chest. Goes for the cover with an apology, and that's going to be it. Gabe Skye goes to the finals to face the Moonlight Son.
Here is your winner, and advancing to the finals, Gabriel Skye!
There are very few men forget about Green Mountain Wrestling, in wrestling in general. There are very few men in wrestling that deserve these opportunities more than Gabe Skye. But I know he's not going to be happy with the way this went down. I don't think anybody is. I don't know what to think about Diego Alvarez. Maybe this is the true Alvarez, and we were lying to ourselves the entire time. Folks, don't go anywhere. The Green Mountain Classic comes to a crescendo. The finals are up